Title: Amina and the Wicked Stepmother. Once upon a time, in a small village in Africa, there lived a young girl named Amina. Amina was a kind and gentle girl who lived with her father. Her mother had died when she was very little, and she missed her every day. Amina's father, who loved her very much, wanted to make sure she was happy, so he decided to marry again. The new stepmother, Amina's father, married a woman named Sifa. At first, Sifa seemed nice, but soon after the wedding, she showed her true colors. Sifa was a wicked stepmother. She was jealous of Amina because everyone in the village loved her. Sifa wanted all the attention for herself. The wicked plan. Sifa decided to make Amina's life miserable. She made Amina do all the chores in the house. Amina had to fetch water from the river, cook the meals, clean the house, and even take care of the animals. While Amina worked, Sifa sat in the shade, eating and relaxing. Amina's kind heart. Even though her stepmother was mean, Amina never complained. She did her work with a smile and was always kind to others. The villagers noticed how hard Amina worked, and they admired her even more. This made Sifa even angrier. The magical tree. One day, after a long day of work, Amina was sitting under a big baobab tree, feeling tired and sad. She whispered to the tree, "I wish I had someone who loved me like my mother did." Suddenly, the tree began to glow and a soft voice spoke. "Do not worry, Amina. I will help you." The spirit of the tree. The spirit of the baobab tree appeared before Amina. It was a gentle, kind spirit with a glowing aura. "I know how hard your life has been, Amina," the spirit said. "Because you have a good heart, I will help you whenever you need me." Sifa's new plan. Meanwhile, Sifa was thinking of new ways to get rid of Amina. She was afraid that Amina would grow up to be even more beautiful and loved than she already was. Sifa decided to send Amina far away, hoping she would never return. The dangerous journey. One day, Sifa told Amina to go to the forest and collect a rare herb that only grew in a dangerous part of the woods. "You must go alone," Sifa said with a wicked smile, knowing the forest was full of wild animals and traps. Into the forest, Amina was scared, but she obeyed her stepmother. She entered the dark forest, clutching a small basket. The trees were tall and thick, blocking out the sunlight. Strange sounds came from all around her, but Amina kept going. The lion in the forest. Suddenly, Amina heard a loud roar. A lion appeared in front of her, its eyes glowing in the dark. Amina was frozen with fear. She remembered the spirit of the baobab tree and whispered, "Please help me." The spirit's help. The spirit of the baobab tree appeared again. It whispered to the lion, and the lion calmed down. Instead of attacking Amina, the lion lay down and let her pass safely. Amina thanked the spirit and continued her journey, finding the herb. After walking for hours, Amina finally found the rare herb her stepmother had asked for. It was hidden in a small clearing, surrounded by thorns. Amina carefully picked the herb and placed it in her basket. The return home. Amina made her way back home, tired but relieved. When she returned, Sifa was shocked to see her alive and well. She could not believe that Amina had survived the dangerous forest and returned with the herb. Sifa was furious. She had hoped that Amina would be lost in the forest forever. She decided to come up with an even more dangerous plan to get rid of her stepdaughter once and for all. The impossible task, Sifa told Amina. "Tomorrow you must go to the top of the highest mountain and bring me a flower that only blooms at dawn. If you do not bring it back, you will never return to this house." Amina's courage. Amina knew this task was impossible, but she did not want to disobey her stepmother. The next morning, she set off for the mountain. The climb was steep and the path was rocky, but Amina kept going, her heart full of hope. The mountain's challenge. As Amina climbed higher, the air grew colder and the wind stronger. She was tired, but she did not give up. She reached the top just as the first rays of the sun were beginning to light up the sky. The magical flower. At the top of the mountain, Amina saw the magical flower her stepmother had demanded. It was a beautiful, glowing flower with petals like gold. Amina picked the flower carefully, knowing how important it was. The spirit's warning. As she held the flower, the spirit of the baobab tree appeared again. Amina, the spirit warned, your stepmother's heart is full of darkness. She will never stop trying to harm you. You must be strong. Amina's return. Amina returned home with the flower, tired but happy. When Sifa saw the flower, she was filled with jealousy and rage. She could not understand how Amina had managed to complete the task.